Hey guys, welcome to CodeChef's YouTube channel. The problem that we are going to discuss today is hardest problem bet. The problem appeared in Starters 10 of August 21 and has a difficulty level of cakewalk. There are no prerequisites to solve this problem. The problem statement goes as follows. There are three problems in a contest, namely A, B and C. Now, Alice bets Bob that C is going to be the hardest problem while Bob says that B is going to be the hardest. So we are given the submissions, successful submissions count for each of these three problems, that is SA, SB and SC respectively. It is guaranteed that each of these problems have different number of submissions. So these numbers are going to be distinct. Determine that who wins the bet. So first read the note that the hardest problem is the problem with the least number of successful submissions. So if a problem has 100 submissions, 100 successful submissions and the other one has only 5 successful submissions, so definitely the problem having 5 submissions is going to be the harder one. So if Alice wins the bet, that is if problem C is the hardest, then we have to output Alice. In other case, if Bob wins the bet, we have to output Bob. If neither of them win, then we have to output draw. Let's see a sample example to understand the same. So in this sample input, there are total 3 test cases. In each test case, we have SA, SB and SC values. So in the first case, you can see that neither B is the hardest nor C is the hardest. So both of them don't win. So the output is going to be draw. In the second case, the B problem is hardest one because it has the least number of submissions. So Bob wins the bet. In the third one, because Alice was correct and C was the hardest problem, Alice wins the bet. So pretty much easy question. Uh, we have to only perform the task what is told in the question, nothing else. So let's see the implementation in C++ now. The implementation goes as follows. First, we take the input for number of test cases. Then for each test case, I take the input A, B and C. That is the successful submissions of problem A, problem B and problem C. I have to now just check who is the hardest problem, which is the hardest problem. If C is the hardest problem, so definitely the number of submissions of C will be less than A and also less than B. That is, it is the minimum one in all the three. In that case, Alice wins the bet. If B is the toughest one, that is if B is less than A and B is less than C, in that case, Bob wins the bet. If both of these conditions are not true, then definitely we have a draw. So this completes our solution. I hope you guys understood the problem as well as the implementation. If you have any doubts, you can post them in the comments below.